Well, now there's nothing more frustrating for a driver than hitting a hole in the road, except maybe hitting the same one again and again. It can also be a very expensive process. Well, Martin King has had enough and he's gone on pothole patrol.
Victoria, where all roads lead to a tyre depot.
Roads are very dangerous.
Victoria, where taxes are up but road repairs down.
There's just potholes everywhere in the car parks, on the roads. People are trying to swerve around them to avoid them.
Where cars must be roadworthy but roads aren't car-worthy and spare a thought for motorcyclists.
I've been riding a bike now for like almost a year, so it is pretty dangerous on a bike.
Not to mention our cyclists.
Can I ask you, what do you think of this hole here?
It's a hospital job.
What's this here?
That's from today. That's a trailer that hit a pothole and drove on it flat after the damage that was sustained by hitting the pothole.
Tyre specialist Adam Cheers from Bob Jane T-Mart's Moorabbin is flat chat.
I mean, I've been here 25 years and it's the worst I've seen it in my history of being here with damage to cars through poor roads.
It's an expensive exercise hitting a pothole or rough road.
Didn't you say there's a $2,500 rim?
Yep.
And he's done it 3 times?
3 times, yep.
Let's get this show on the road. Check out the state of our streets. Come with me on Pothole Patrol.
Holes, bad repairs, dips, patches and trenches.
What you're about to see is just so typical with our road repairs. Dodgy. I filmed this section of road about a week and a half ago with my phone. Have a look.
This is a school zone in one of Melbourne's busiest roads. Right now it's out of school hours and the speed limit 70 k's, but drivers are braking almost to a stop.
Pretty bad, huh?
Cars duck and bob and swerve away from the damage.
Guess what? They haven't fixed the holes, but what they have done is put up a sign.
They repaired the road, but just 9 days later, this.
So what's the attitude of the customers when they come in after hitting potholes and you tell them how much it is?
Very angry.
Every time we hit a pothole, Adam says, we're damaging our vehicle and it's costing us money. Tyres, rims, even suspension.
Is this from a pothole?
More than likely.
Michaela Cole from the RACV says potholes are dangerous and a distraction.
RACV is calling on government to make sure that any repairs to the road are long lasting. We certainly don't want any patch repairs where a truck or significant rainfall could reopen that pothole and continue to cause damage to vehicles.
It is my day off, but this pothole is too good to miss, or should I say, too bad to miss. Let's see how deep it is. 74 centimetres. That's not a hole, that's a chasm. Can I ask what you think of this pothole?
That's a ravine. Could lose a small child in that.
It's big, isn't it?
Big, it's massive.
Apparently the hole appeared after nearby works and was patched pronto. Then across town, this one appears. Just as frightening.
Oh, they're terrible. Like, I leave to go to work early in the morning and I have to memorise where the potholes are so I don't hit them.
Up in Wallen, north of Melbourne, the locals are livid.
Fix them, do something to them, do something positive for the country instead of doing it for the city.
You'd be hard-pressed to forget this cavity. That is a whole lot of hole. It's been here for months in the bike lane.
So you fellas cyclists, what do you think of this?
Well, if I was coming along here before daylight, like many of us ride, we'd probably be ass over tea kettle here in the street with one of these rocks and putting the front wheel in that hole.
Mitch, do you know any other cyclists who've been injured in holes like this?
Yeah, we've had a couple of good friends that we ride with regularly who have recently been injured.
I remember when I was a kid, they had councils and there was a truck driving around with bitumen in the back and 2 blokes that hop out and patch all the holes.
Yep.
Ah, the good old days.
I just went to the left-hand side of the road and hit a massive pothole at speed.
Harry Commons says he hit a pothole on a Victorian country road. The damage, $2,600. He made a claim for compensation, which he says was rejected by Transport Victoria because they claim the road was compliant.
I think it's appalling. I've paid all my registrations for over 40 years. I've never lost my licence, and I keep my car in roadworthy condition, but the roads aren't roadworthy.
Harry's not happy, but he's not giving up.
I'm taking it further, actually. I've gone to Freedom of Information to get the records of their maintenance, and I'm waiting on that, and then I'll possibly refer it to the Ombudsman.
Just please fix the potholes.
Well, we asked the Victorian Premier Jacinta Allen for an interview, but we were referred to the Minister for Roads and Road Safety, and it seems like we've hit a roadblock too.